The eyes are the windows to the soul. Her forearm, maybe holding of her hand while she's speaking, that's gonna give her that comfort to continue to speak. And like I said, you're drawing that connection even more, which is bringing you two both as one.
It's like life is in the fourth quarter. It's crunch time and I need a scorer. Ready to be in the game and not a bench warmer.
Welcome back to the channel. It's that guy, SoFly, Energy Eli. Please do make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. So today, fellas, I'm gonna give you some tips on how to make a woman fall in love with you. Now, listen, this isn't some, spooky, any type of magic or anything. Listen, these are just simple tactics and simple things that you can do to make a woman fall in love with you over time. I'm gonna give you, guys, tips on show you guys how you should go about this, how you can incorporate these things, and how you can make that woman fall in love with you. So hey, without further ado, let's get right into it. Tip number one, let her talk while you listen. Now listen, she may have just got off a long 8-hour shift. She may have just came home from, maybe something that's happened at work. Listen, most of the time, women are going to vent. So yes, fellas, I know you may be playing 2K. I know you may be doing your own thing, just got from where you came from. But listen, if you want that woman to fall in love with you, you may be out at the gym. Let her vent. Let her speak about what actually happened. If you let her speak and listen, that is going to make her more inclined to say, okay, he listens to me. He actually cares about me. If you listen to what she has to say, even if it's like it's going in one ear and out the other, just by you being there, just by your presence, whether, in the present or over the phone or, through wherever it may be, you are going to get those brownie points. She is going to feel more and more enticed to be with you because there is an emotional connection when she's venting to you. Yes, she knows there's probably things you don't care about. Yes, she knows she probably says these type of things over and over again, but by you just being being a listening ear, that will give you more value. That will give you more value over time for her to fall in love with you. So now let's get into tip number two. Tip number two, put her in command of the conversation. Now listen, I know as the male species, I know as being the head, as being the man, that is something that's very hard for us to do sometimes. But sometimes, hey, let her have the floor. Before you guys discuss what you need to, you say, hey babe, you know what? I'm gonna let you speak first and then I'll speak. By you giving her that initial, it shows that you are still in control in some way because you've already excused yourself from having the floor and giving her the floor, giving her the opportunity to speak, giving her the opportunity to make herself feel as though she's valued. By you doing that, that has allowed you to still be in charge, whether you know it or not, because you gave her the opportunity, you gave her the floor to express herself, and now she feels more comfortable. Now she can get out what she needs to. We know in most situations, fellas, a woman has a lot more to say in a conversation anyway. So by you giving her the floor, giving her the command over the conversation, she can get everything she needs to get out. Once she's finished, you say, okay, are you done? Then it's your turn. So once again, like I said, that's you giving over your power, but still being in control at the same time. So now let's get into the third tip. The third tip, touch her hair. Now, sometimes as she's speaking, sometimes as she's doing certain things, it's nice for a woman to be caressed. Now, you can maybe touch her hair, maybe touch her forearm while she's speaking. That's a sense of comfort. That's a sense of comfortability. That's gonna make her feel at ease. So now she can speak and, get out what she needs to say even more. We all have our touch, our senses, So we have the 5 senses: touch, taste, smell, hear, and what's the 5th one? And think. I could be wrong, but we have those senses. So those type of things are gonna make that woman feel as though she's more comfortable. So by you caressing her hair, like I said, caressing her forearm, maybe holding of her hand while she's speaking, that's gonna give her that comfort to continue to speak. And like I said, you're drawing that connection even more, which is bringing you two both as one. So, I would say any form of physical touch during that time would be great if you want her to continue to fall in love with you. Now let's get into the next tip. The next tip, make her feel valued. Now, all the other steps up before this one leads up to this one. You made her feel valued. So now you have to really reel it in. You have to make her feel like whatever she's saying is worth it. So your undivided attention needs to be given. You know, you have to make sure she feels appreciated. You have to make sure that she knows that you truly care about her and want things to grow. And like I said, this is gonna make her draw closer to you so that she can fall deeply, madly in love with you. So make sure you're engaged into what she's saying. Make sure that you are feeling everything that she's saying. Like I said, whether you feel as though it's important or not, by you valuing what she has to say, it's gonna make you guys grow that much closer and that much stronger in the end. So now let's get into the final step. All right, the final tip, make sure you are making eye contact. Now, we just left the other tip. This tip leads up to that one and the ones before. Make sure you guys are synced in, locked in with your contact. Make sure the eye contact is very, very strong, fellas. The eyes are the windows to the soul. So if you want her to feel as though she's special, if you want her to feel as though, you know, this is the woman no matter what she's talking about, she could be talking about the sky is blue. You're engaged in that conversation and she can feel it from your eyes, fellas. I'm telling you, that woman will fall for you. She will say, this is the man I've been searching for. This is the man of my dreams. So make sure you give eye contact. Eye contact is a strong form of respect when you're speaking to someone. If you're doing this, if you're looking down and you can't look at someone, it's almost like you're hiding something. That's why you have to look a person right in their eyes, because their eyes do not lie. The eyes say everything. The eyes actually speak for themselves because they show other body movements and make other moves from the eyes. So make sure, fellas, you're looking her directly in her eyes and listening to every word that she has to say. Nevertheless, guys, I hope this video was a very great help to you guys. Please, please, please follow Energy Eli on all social platforms. Once again, my name is Energy Eli. Please do make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. Hey, I'm out.